in that car went to my head a little bit. What better way of coming back down to earth than to get my hands dirty? And what better way to get my hands dirty than to help build a super motocross track with none other than 5-time Canadian motocross champion, Jean-Sébastien Roy. The Olympic Stadium in Montreal is currently in the midst of a huge transformation. Before this building houses 55,000 screaming fans for super motocross, they do have to build a track. Five-time Canadian champion Jean-Sébastien Roy is actually the designer of this track, and he's helping to build it. Let's go catch up with them to find out exactly what they're doing down there, and maybe they'll even let me help. So usually when people see you, you're actually on a bike, and now we're standing here and there's piles of dirt and nobody in the stands. What are you doing?
I'm doing the track building, and then I'm riding my bike as well to test the track, but not to race.
You're not racing, but you still care about this track. What makes a track good? When you're designing a super motocross track, what kind of things are you looking for?
Lots of jumps, because we want to get some hair, we want some action. Yeah. So the obstacle has to be pretty well built as far as angle, distance. Track has to be wide enough, the corner. There's a few little things that if you don't really ride the track, or if you don't really know what you're doing, you can't really build a track out.
Compared to other tracks that you've rode on during your career, what makes this one different? What sets it apart? Because, I mean, I don't know, because I obviously am not a racing expert, but what makes one track different from another track?
What makes that track different is there's actually 2-3 disciplines. There's the quad, and then we have the motocross, and there's the freestyle ramps that are in our course. It's pretty difficult for us to build for everything, so that's why every course will be a little different than this one, because there's not many events in the world that combine the motocross, the quad, and then the freestyle. So that's why, first of all, this event is very unique because of all the 2-3 disciplines. I'm building it. It's impossible to duplicate this track. This kind of dirt here, maybe next year we'll do another track like this. The dirt might be a little drier, so there's less traction, so some jumps you can do it, so it's really technical.
What about the actual moisture in the dirt? Like, how do you make sure that it sticks together?
We have fire hose, so we can keep the track moist.
How long does it take to get ready for an event like Super Motocross?
Well, right now we're in almost a 4 day. We started the Monday morning really early, so we're, I would say 4 days.
Are you building this track for the racers and expecting like friends of yours and people that you know from your years in the industry to like be like, pat on the back?
Hopefully I'll have a few friends that are gonna go like this. Oh, good job, JSR.
As the course was pretty cool, I think it's pretty hard for the promoter to push like enduro cross, supercross track, freestyle track, and a track who the quad can ride to.
The track's really good right now. JSR did a great job with organizing and putting this place together.
Super Motocross is over. As you can see behind me, they are busy at work taking this stuff down, and literally it's been like 15 minutes since the entire race ended. Are you happy with your work?
Yeah, pretty happy, to be honest. Everyone seems pretty happy with the track. Not many injuries, lots of action actually, big jumps, lots of spectators, so everyone's happy.
One thing that you'd like to go back and maybe change, what would it be?
I would have made this middle jump there, tabletop, even bigger. So next year, I'll be back with a bigger jumps over there, that's for sure.
Look out for that, it's coming.